Isco was one of the most talented Spanish prospects in the early 2010s, winning the Golden Boy award for Malaga in 2012, making a big money move to Real Madrid in 2013. And his time at Real Madrid was good and bad. First couple of seasons he was good, he was getting goal involvements, he was playing a lot. Last couple of seasons he began to fizzle out, wasn't playing a lot, and eventually in 2022 was released. He would go on to join Sevilla on a free transfer, and that was an absolute disaster. His contract was terminated after a few months, and then he went and joined Sevilla's rivals Real Betis, and it looks like he's finding a bit of his old self. And in this video I'm going to be discussing the rise, then fall, then rise again of Isco. If you do enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you are new. Isco, who was an academy prospect of Valencia and did play a few games with the B team, made a move to Malaga in 2011 for a fee of €6 million. The season prior to Isco's arrival, Malaga finished 11th. The season Isco arrived, they finished 4th in the Champions League spots. Now, it's not solely down to Isco. In the same summer Isco arrived, players like Ruud van Nistelrooy, Nacho Monreal, Santi Cazorla all joined the club. It was a big summer full of big spendings, and it did pay off. If we look at Isco's stats from that season, he got 5 goals and 4 assists from 32 La Liga games, an impressive first season at the club for the 19-year-old. This good first season would not earn himself a spot in the 2012 Euro Spain team, which they would go on to win. Isco would go on to make his Spanish national team debut on February 6, 2013. The 2012-2013 season would be a good one for Isco, as he would get 12 goals and 6 assists in all competitions, 3 goals and 4 assists of those being in the Champions League, as Malaga made it all the way to the quarter-finals. But his time at Malaga would come to an end, as in July of 2013 he would sign for Real Madrid for €30 million. And his first season at Los Blancos was definitely a success, playing 53 times, scoring 11 goals, getting 9 assists and winning the Champions League. Isco did not make Spain's 2014 World Cup squad, and he would try to prove the Spanish manager wrong in the 14-15 season, playing 53 times for Real Madrid, scoring 6 goals, getting 13 assists, and by the midpoint of that season he was consistently playing for Spain in qualifiers. In 15-16 Isco became a part of a very lucky few to win 2 Champions Leagues. I mean, there's not many players that can. He won another Champions League the year after, and another one the year after that, and another one a few years after that. But aside from Real Madrid's complete dominance of European football, let's take a look at Isco's stats from the 15-16 season. In the 15-16 season, Isco would play 43 times and pick up 5 goals and 10 assists, along with 1 red card and a 4-0 defeat to Barcelona. Between September of 2014 and March of 2016, Isco played in all but 5 games for Spain, making 10 caps. But even despite this, he was left out of Spain's Euro 2016 squad. The World Cup qualifiers would begin to be played in 2016, and Isco had a point to prove, and in the entirety of the World Cup qualifiers he got himself 5 goals and 2 assists. Another good season for Real Madrid as well, 11 goals, 9 assists, 20 goal involvements in total, including the goal to send Real Madrid through to the Champions League final. Real Madrid battered Atletico Madrid in the first leg 3-0. Atletico took an early lead in the second leg, they were up 2-0, and Isco well and truly put their hopes to bed. And we've now probably reached the pinnacle of Isco's Real Madrid career. The next season he would get 9 goals, 10 assists, including the winner in the Super Cup final versus Man United. And finally Isco would make the squad for a major tournament for Spain, playing in the 2018 World Cup, scoring a goal versus Morocco, but Spain would get knocked out in the round of 16 versus Russia. 18-19 was his worst season for Real Madrid, 37 appearances, 6 goals, 1 assist. And then 19-20 became his worst season, 3 goals, 2 assists, 30 appearances. The 2020-21 season was another unsuccessful one, 29 appearances, barely making 1,000 minutes of football, only getting 2 assists. And his final season at Real Madrid, 21-22, saw him play just 17 times, played just 407 minutes, and scored 2 goals and get 1 assist. He would finish his Real Madrid career with, well, a Champions League medal, which isn't too bad, although he didn't play in the Champions League at all that year. He was on the bench for the final. From 2012 to 2017, Isco was a success at Real Madrid. He kind of filtered off towards the end. Why was that? I think the main problem with Isco's career at Real Madrid was he could never really find himself a one position. He played left wing, right wing, attacking midfield. He could never really find himself a definitive spot in the starting 11. Now that's of course due to the fact Real Madrid are the biggest club in the world. They had Ronaldo, Gareth Bale, the midfield was incredible, Modric, Kroos, Casemiro. It was just so difficult for any player to break in, and Isco really failed to do that. And that's not to say he wasn't an important player. He was a very effective substitute between 2012 and 2017. He was getting goal involvements, but he was never really a first name on the team sheet. And so in 2022 he would end his 9-year stint at Real Madrid by joining Sevilla on a free transfer signed by Julian Lopetegui. And his start to life at Sevilla was decent. He got himself 2 assists in the Liga, along with a goal and an assist in the Champions League. However, in October, Lopetegui was sacked. Sampoli was brought in. Sampoli didn't really seem to believe in Isco. Isco then had a falling out with the sporting director, and eventually in December of 2022, after just 4 months at the club, his contract was terminated. And Isco became a free agent. He nearly joined Union Berlin in January of 2023, but that deal did fall through, and he was a free agent for the rest of the season before joining Real Betis in the summer of 2023. 2023. The story writers of football did a good job with this one. Real Betis, the local rivals of Sevilla, the club that terminated Isco's contract. He was bound for a redemption arc and he's only gone and done it. At Real Betis, he's finally found his main position. He has played as an attacking midfielder every single time this season, scoring 3 goals and getting 3 assists. He's created 7 big chances in the La Liga this season. He's averaged a SofaScore rating of 7.49. He's part of a very short list of midfielders to have 10 plus shots on target, created 10 plus chances, made 10 plus tackles and completed 10 plus take-ons. Other players in that list include Jude Bellingham and James Maddison. He averages 2 successful dribbles per 90 with a 49% success rate. He's also averaged a pass accuracy of 87%. Real Betis currently sits 7th in the Liga and top of their Europa League group. I am recording this before they play Las Palmas, so they could be higher up in the table, they could be lower down. Isco could have improved the stats, knowing my luck he gets sent off. Isco currently leads the way in the Liga with most passes into the opposition box with 27, and he ties with Jude Bellingham for most through balls, 9. Isco's Real Madrid teammate Andres Cuadrado said in an interview, "I have never seen Isco play as well as he is now. He is giving his best version." With a serious injury to Gavi, that might open up a spot in Spain's national team for Isco, who is hoping to return. To quote him in an interview, he said, "Hopefully I can return to the national team. It's the greatest achievement for a footballer." Isco has not played for Spain since 2019 in Euro 2020 qualifiers. And Euro 2024 getting in that squad, that's a very reasonable goal. He probably should be in the squad anyway based on merit. He's one of the best creative outputs in the Liga right now, maybe in world football. Isco is a natural number 10. He's an attacking midfielder, and that's a role that's died out over the last couple of years. So is there really a space for Isco? Maybe he drops deeper into an 8 role, maybe he plays off the left like he did at Sevilla. But I would think a player of Isco's quality, with his passing and creative abilities, his dribbling abilities, you cannot leave him out of that Spanish squad. Getting into the Euro 2024 squad really just completes the comeback of Isco's career. The rise at Malaga and early years at Real Madrid, the fall at Real Madrid and then the even further fall at Sevilla, and then rising back up at Real Betis. A footballer of that quality finding his form again is always a beautiful sight to see. But let me know what you think in the comments. Is Isco back, and is he deserving of a spot in Spain's Euro 2024 squad? If you did enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you are new. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.